Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and something has been brought to my attention. I had to check it out for myself, and the news is not good. In fact, it's actually downright terrible. This is why COD is getting worse and worse. This is why Activision keeps making more money and the franchise keeps going down the toilet. It seems like those two should not be linked, but they really are, and let's go ahead and cover that here today. So a new Tracer pack is available within Modern Warfare 2. This is brought to my attention. Apparently it came out a couple of days ago. The Tracer Pack Elementals Thunderfront. That's quite the mouthful right there. I said that right, $30 bundle within Modern Warfare 2. With this, you get a skin that is going to react over time. You get a couple of weapon blueprints that have some tracers that honestly look pretty cool. I mean, the sniper one pretty much just takes your opponent and just blows them up or erases them from existence. You know, not gonna lie, like cosmetically, pretty cool bundle, but $30 in a $70 game, for crying out loud. Like, what in the hell is going on here? Who remembers the initial $30 controversy that we had here in the COD franchise? This, of course, was back during Black Ops 4, where we had the $30 hammer. It was obviously memed. It wasn't quite $30. There were more things with the bundle, but yeah, it became known amongst the player base as the $30 hammer. Now, if you're wondering, did I end up buying this thing? Of course not. Back in Blackout, when you played Alcatraz, you could open up these certain like loot boxes on the map, and they would occasionally have DLC weapons within there, and I picked up the $30 hammer and went on a hammering spree. But yeah, this thing right here was $30 back in Black Ops 4, and now here in Modern Warfare 2, as it tends to do, history is repeating itself. We have a $30 bundle within the shop, but it doesn't just quite stop there, because I decided just to kind of go through, right? Because every time I boot up Modern Warfare 2, all I ever see initially is like, yo, buy the battle pass, yo, buy these things in the shop. Like, every time you boot up the game, there's an advertisement for the store. It's ridiculous. And so I just went and looked at like what was in the store, what was available and whatnot, and I'm like, wow, $30 isn't even all that outrageous, considering most of these things are like $25, $20 and things like that. So I decided to add up a couple of things here, right? In the top row of my shop, we got the Ink Blot, the Tracer Pack Thunderfront, the Shrouded Bundle, and the Tracer Pack Dark Rituals 2. If I wanted to get all four of these, $96. $96. It's a $70 game, and these first four bundles alone are more than the base price of the entirety of the Modern Warfare 2 experience, which includes campaign, multiplayer, and Spec Ops, and even Warzone 2 if you want to throw that in there just for good measure. $96. But of course, the shop is the shop. There's a lot more things in there, so let's just go ahead and scroll through. We see all the different COD point prices for all the different bits of content here in the shop. I add them all together so you guys don't have to, and the grand total, just in what is in my shop, is $508, not counting the CDL skins. Now, mind you, what is in my shop is not the totality of what is in Modern Warfare 2. There are a bazillion and a half other bundles that are currently available. These are just the ones that are kind of like featured or most popular or whatever. I think I made a video back when the game first came out. They first started adding things to the shop. If you wanted to get like every single item from the shop, if you had the money just to go to buy everything, it was over like 10 grand worth of items, and that was like back towards launch. I can't imagine what it is right now. We're probably talking like $50,000 by this point, which is absolutely obscene. Modern Warfare 2 obviously has been met with a lot of criticism, and rightly so, but recently, as I'm sure some of you guys are aware, Activision gave us their financial report for the launch of Modern Warfare 2, and lo and behold, Modern Warfare 2's premium sales were significantly higher than Vanguard's during Q1. That was to be expected. I think Modern Warfare 2 is infinitely more marketable than a game like Call of Duty Vanguard, but in-game microtransaction sales in Call of Duty also grew year over year. So the money they're making from microtransactions in Modern Warfare 2 is much higher than what they're making in Vanguard. What they're making in Vanguard, I believe, was either higher or about the same as Black Ops Cold War, and that trend just goes on and on and on. Every year, COD seems to be getting a little bit worse, yet every year they're making more and more money from microtransactions. I mean, for crying out loud, the microtransactions in DMZ now are just straight up unapologetically pay to win, and I would not be surprised whatsoever if the same thing is eventually going to start happening within the actual multiplayer itself. We need only look back at the original Rose skin in Warzone. Now we have the pay-to-win bundles in DMZ. Multiplayer's next, guys. You just know it is. It's gonna happen eventually. But man, like, people told me about this. They're like, hey, Joe, did you know about the $30 bundle within Modern Warfare 2? I'm like, no way they've actually done that. Like, it was such a meme back in Black Ops 4 with the Hammer bundle. There's no way they would like go ahead and do that again. Well, they did, and it turns out that $30 bundle isn't even all that expensive compared to like 90% of the other bundles in the shop, which are mostly $24, $25. Fucking ridiculous, dude. $508 worth of stuff in my shop alone right now, and people wonder why Call of Duty isn't getting better. I always say, when you're an adult, whatever, it's your money, whatever, you do with it what you will. If you want to support the game, if you want to buy a bundle, dude, go for it. At the end of the day, like, what's it matter? But when enough people are doing it, I think this is the result. And there's always going to be the people who say, well, you shouldn't buy the game, period. Well, if you don't buy the game, you're not supporting the actual developers, the actual people working on the game, the people that have made the franchise what it is today. Especially in my position as a content creator, I'm pretty much forced to buy the game. That's what I do. It's either I buy the game and make content for the game, or I go work at like Walmart or something like that. Like, I want to make entertaining COD content. I love the COD franchise. I've been playing it for literally over 15 years. Like 2007 is when I started, so we're coming up on 16 years now. Like, if my COD career was a person, it'd be getting its driver's permit at this point, right? So I've been a big fan of COD for a long time. I'll always love this franchise. This is what I do. This is what I decided to do with my life, essentially, is just make these YouTube videos. But holy shit, like, I think this is very evident of like why the COD series is getting worse. When enough people are just blowing $30, $25, $20 a pop, like now and then, they make so much money off microtransactions and of course the initial sale of the game. Like, why would they bother releasing a 2-year game? Why would they bother adding in proper progression into the game for people to earn and for people to unlock when they're making money hand over fist still with these egregious bundles, man? $30 for a bundle in a 1-year game. Jesus Christ. This is why COD isn't getting better, in my opinion. Like, this is just getting ridiculous. But yeah, so this is brought to my attention. A couple folks over on Twitch wanted me to make a video on this, and I decided to look into it, and yeah, it was as bad as they described it to me. So yeah, there you have it. The Call of Duty shop. If you have $508, you can buy some of the stuff in there, not nearly all of it. Freaking ridiculous, dude. We'll have to wait and see how this is going to play out long term. We are seeing reports coming in that Activision is losing players. Blizzard is losing like half their players. So while microtransactions are going up, the trend of actual players playing the game is going down. So we're going to reach a critical point eventually when the microtransaction money is going to eventually stop coming in, and there's not going to be as many people left to play the game, and then they're going to find themselves in a real bad spot. And we're already starting to see the very beginning of that, and hopefully that trend will continue. But for right now, that's all for this little news update, I suppose. I don't know what you even call this video. More of a rant, more just getting this off my chest. Like, what in the hell is going on here? I don't know how to describe this video, honestly. But yeah, just terrible news in my opinion. And I'd love to hear what you guys think down there in the comments. Thank you so much for listening. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.